Good morning, I'm back at HOLME FEN. I've got Martin with me, he's loving it. He's just doing a bit of footage down in this bit of woodland here. And okay, it's not going to be the morning we're hoping for, and we knew that, but it is another scouting mission as much as anything. But I'm still pretty confident I'm going to get some images that I'm going to be very pleased with. It's actually a lovely morning. It's a lovely morning. We've just had a storm last night, so everywhere is soaking wet. And then we've got, it's a lot stiller than what I thought as well. So that's not too bad. Got a slight little breeze in the open areas, which could be a challenge when we're taking some images. But again, we might take advantage of that as well. So yes, we're at HOLME FEN, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm getting that buzz again. I'm already getting a buzz. And I've just seen a deer run through here as well, which is amazing. I'm not sure if it was a little deer or a little muntjac. Couldn't quite see, only seen its little white bottom, which tells me it's probably a muntjac. Okay, let's see if we can get some images. I'm so excited. Okay, I've got first composition. I've got this little pocket, this little framed area of woodland, and the light's coming through it. Now I've took a wider shot when it was catching all these ferns in the foreground, which looked quite nice, but I've decided to put the long lens on, get rid of that glare of that sun, but it's still backlighting this pocket. And we're getting a little bit of atmosphere as the sun rays are coming through it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So first images in the bag, really nice. I'm on f16, ISO 200, and it's an 1/8 of a second bracketed shot. Not a lot of wind at the minute, so I'm happy at that. What I am very mindful of is the wind. Or the breeze, so I might even drop it down to say f11. We'll just get another image, another shot, focusing on the distance there, on these birch trees right in the distance. But I might actually now focus on the foreground, and I might even blend them two together. We've almost got like two layers. We've got this dark framed layer, and then this woodland behind. Absolutely beautiful. One thing I'm gutted I've not done is not put me camera strap on, me camera clip, because as the morning develops, I don't think we're going to need the tripod. I think we could manage without, which means I've got to carry my camera by hand, which is very awkward when I've got to carry you guys as well. Anyway. That is just beautiful. I love how the light's just catching the frame of this image. It's just stunning. It's just absolutely stunning. Well, we'll get some lovely pockets of light coming through. It's a beautiful part of the morning. What I think with this woodland is, and I think I said it on one of the last videos, is first thing in the morning, if it's misty, we need to find a more open area. But because it's going to be quite a bright day, I think as it gets brighter, we need the more denser areas to sort of block that sunlight. And then you get them little pockets of light coming through then. I've got a couple here. One image I've just taken, and it's basically a sort of just a pocket of light in front of these trees, and it drew me eye from the path in. I've had to climb through this little bit of a bush here just to come here, and it's just gone now, the light's gone, but it's just backlighting or side lighting these sort of three gnarly trees. They've all grown at an odd angle. That looks nice. I've took that image, and as I've walked around here as well, we've got this lovely backlit fern, so I'm going to try and make something of this backlit fern. And as the light comes out again, it's coming out on my original scene, so I'm just going to recompose that, get that image. Quite deep in from me. It's about, I'd say it's about 50 yards away. I'm at 300 mil, so getting quite tight in. So that foreground would be quite blurred. Now, what I could do is, if I didn't want it blurred, if I just focus on that foreground only, I might blend that in. So I'll get that photo. I probably won't, but at least it gives me that option. And again, I'm bracketing the shot. I'm sure there's an image here. I'm sure of it. I'm just going to see if I can get something from here. I just love this fir now, it's being backlit. We've got quite a dark background. There's a dark tree there that's really making it contrasty. I'm going to try and work this. I'm going to get it on the tripod and see if I can get it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a go. What I'm doing now, I've got the subject that's interesting, and now all I'm thinking about is how can I make the most of it. We've actually got a stump in the foreground, which I've actually almost cut out at the moment, but I might incorporate it because the light's hitting it. We've got this lovely backlit fern, and then we've got this real dominant dark tree in the background, but that's what I want, because I want that real nice contrast. So it's really about looking what's around me and trying to find the best of what I've got. So do we come a little bit wider? The light is lovely, the light is lovely. The only thing I don't like is there's a fallen, quite a large fallen branch to the right hand side that I'm finding really distracting, to be honest. I wonder if I come around this way again, whether I can get rid of that. Yes, well that's got rid of that element straight away. And it's made it more of a tunnel effect where the light's coming through as well. So I actually quite like that. My next decision is, do I focus on the stump or the fern? Now I think if I go F16, focus on the stump, we'll see if the fern is then in focus. So let's take the image. Very contrasty. So that stump's in focus. I can't find the fern. The fern is slightly out of focus. So what I'm going to do now is focus on the fern. I actually think the focal point on the fern would be the better focal point, because I'm pretty confident that that's focused enough. I don't want it to all be in focus. I don't want it sharp all the way through, because I want some separation from that background. But I just love this light as it's coming through. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's, again, and it's quite a busy scene, so if I sort of blur that background out, it makes it less busier. Nice, nice. That is lovely. this is just this is just so beautiful. I've come across another scene. I took a photo on it, love it, absolutely love it. I think with a bit of atmosphere one morning, it'd be just something else. This is a mental note for me to come. I know roughly where this is, a junction just down here. Oh God, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful. There's pockets of light coming through the trees, but the trees are beautiful, and we've got this vastness of silver birch, but there's this Y-shaped one in the foreground. I've got the image. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I just hope it looks that nice as it does on the back of the camera on a print or something like that. But that is beautiful. I just love them little pockets of light. Oh God. And again, when the leaves do start to properly change, it'd just be absolutely stunning. I'm going to try and work this a little bit more and see what images I can get from this little area. The image I've taken at the moment incorporates a bit of the fern in the foreground, which would be out of focus. Not bothered about that at all. I think it draws your eye into the subject that I'm trying to take. But I think I'm going to try and get rid of these ferns now and get just beyond them and just try and get more of the actual subject, the self in. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I've just got to move forward. So we've had a little sit down and a break, and just on a very large fallen oak tree, and we spotted these scenes behind us. Martin's spotted one that is really trying to work well, and so I've come over with him and I've spotted one myself, and I'm sure I've photographed the tree from another angle before, but anyway, we've got this tunnel, and in this tunnel at the end is all this speckled light, and it's really interesting shaped tree that's quite silhouetted, and again it's another sort of framed image. That's what's drawing me eye to it. We've got a branch coming in from the left hand side of the image. We've got this dominant tree on the right hand side, but the focal point is the distance there, and this beautiful shaped tree, and again it's the light that's just trying to come through in between it that's really making it look nice. So I do like that. I like that sort of the softness of the light. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, another nice image in the back. video here because I'm beat. The sun's quite high now. Been walking around for a couple hours, found some nice spots for another day, but I am absolutely at it. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Check out Martin's channel. Super woodland photographer, super photographer, loves his woodland, and a great videographer as well, and he's definitely worth checking his channel out. Okay, right, till next time, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, I'll see you soon.